Hello and good evening, everybody. Today is February 1st, a very exciting day because it is the start of a brand new month. It is the start of a brand new spanking month. And what better way for us to introduce this month, February 1st, than a podcast with yours truly at Discover with Spinetti? Probably the best way you could do it. And the fact that you're tuning in, I know now that you are brilliant and you know what you're doing and you have direction in your life. So I'm here to tell you what February 1st is. Now, February 1st is, and by the way, today is podcast number 15, day 15, podcast 15. So this is smack dab in the middle of a 30-day sprint. And today, the day 15th is February 1st. And I'll tell you why February is so incredible. Because February, I have a little bit of a gem to tell you, because February is a special month, historically speaking. Okay, February is a month where you are able to renew yourself. Okay, you're able to actually renew yourself and purify yourself for the upcoming spring. Now, in this topic, in this podcast, what we're going to be discussing is what it says there in the title. It says renewing or how to renew your life with AI. I'm going to actually show you. I'm going to show you on the screen. I figured out how to do it. I'm going to show you on the screen live how to use ChatGPT. And by the way, AI is artificial intelligence. For those of you that don't know what AI stands for artificial intelligence. And today we're going to be using ChatGPT live. So if you haven't used ChatGPT or you don't know how to use ChatGPT and you don't know how powerful ChatGPT in helping you improve your life, and if you're in a rut, for you to get out of that rut, this podcast is for you. So I'm going to show you, literally going to spend some time. It's not gonna take that long. It's not a long podcast, but I'm going to show you very quick steps, very quick things that you can actually interact with ChatGPT so you can get the results that you want for February and beyond. Before we continue, this podcast is sponsored by Spinetti Dentistry. Spinetti Dentistry is a wonderful family and cosmetic clinic located in London, Ontario, just at the intersection of Hyde Park Road and Sarnia Road, right across from Tim Hortons. If you drive by, can't miss it. It is a wonderful clinic. This clinic has won many accolades, one of which is the 2024 Consumer Choice Awards. And it's also won the top 3 cosmetic dentist award. And also, it's won the #1 dentist in London, Ontario, according to Rate MDs. I highly suggest you check it out. You will absolutely love it. They have an incredible staff there, incredible manager, incredible hygienist, and you will rave about it as soon as you see it. I'm not just saying it because obviously I have a bias, but all the patients that come through the door absolutely love it, and so you will love it as well. If you're looking for a new dentist, check them out. Now back to the podcast. So this is the podcast where it's going to hopefully change your life. Okay. And actually more than hopefully, because this AI thing is so revolutionary. It's incredible. February, by the way, February is a month. The actual month, the term, it comes from the Latin februm, which means purification. And traditionally speaking, Romans, what they used to do is they used to use this month as a purification month for them to prepare themselves for the upcoming spring. So if you feel that you started off 2024 and you said to yourself, I'm going to crush 2024. 2024 is my year, yeah. But then January just happened and you're like, what the heck just happened? I didn't do anything. I just wasted my time. Well, February is going to be your month, and I'll tell you why. It's because now I'm going to teach you live how to use AI, how to use ChatGPT so that you can improve your life drastically. And I mean drastically. It's not a pompous glamour. This is literally for me to tell you and to teach you how to do it. Now, I'm not going to waste more time. This is the show for you. Now, let me share my screen so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Hopefully this works. Okay, so I'm hoping that this works. I think this is working. Let me just verify that it is so that I'm not wasting anyone's time. And I think it is working. All right. So for those that are tuned in, this is going to be a treat for you. Now, let's say, for instance, by the end of February, what you're looking to do is you're looking to be proficient, or just kind of like know how to play the guitar, right? You want to seek a level of proficiency, a beginning level of proficiency, but nevertheless, you want to be able to play the guitar. Okay. Obviously, you're not going to be a master of the guitar by the end of the month, but you want to play the guitar and you're giving yourself a month to learn it. Fine. So now what you say is, okay, so now you can see my screen. Now you say, oh, by the way, ChatGPT. ChatGPT, what you do is you go on chat.openai.com, or just go on Google and type ChatGPT. And then you have to log in using your email. And you get this. This is ChatGPT 4, which is, it's a paid one. And the reason it's paid is because it gives you a little bit more features, but you don't have to use the paid one. You can use ChatGPT 3.5. You'll get almost the exact same results. So anyways, back to this. So let's say, for instance, you want to plan how to play the guitar by the end of February. So you say, I would like to learn how to play the guitar at a beginner proficiency level by the end of Feb 2024. And today is 01 Feb 2024. I plan to start this on 02 Feb 2024. I have, so what you're doing is here is that you're actually just, it's like you're like, consider ChatGPT as your coach, right? So you're just telling your coach what you have, and your coach, your coach is armed with a bunch of knowledge, is going to now help you. Okay, and you'll see it. I have 2 hours to dedicate to learning the guitar. Okay, each day, guitar, each day from Monday to Friday. Okay, and 4 hours each day on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, pretty clear? So you're saying, I'd like to learn the guitar to the proficiency level by the end of February 2024. Today is 01 February. I plan to start this on 02 Feb. I have 2 hours to dedicate to learning the guitar each day from Monday to Friday, and 4 hours each day on Saturday and Sunday. Give me a detailed and practical plan that I can follow daily, and give me metrics. Metrics are just ways for you to measure to see whether or not you're successful at the thing that you're trying to achieve. Okay. So give me metrics for me to know that I am progressing towards my goal for end of Feb. Okay. Anything else? I think that's good. So let's press enter and see what ChatGPT gives me. So now ChatGPT just read this. And now it's going to give us a plan. Okay, now look at this. See how fast this was? To achieve a beginner proficiency on the guitar by the end of Feb, given our available time, here's a structured practical plan tailored to your schedule. This plan designed to gradually build your skills, focusing on fundamental chords, strumming patterns, simple songs to measure progress. Since today is Feb 1, and you plan to start tomorrow, you have exactly 28 days until the end of Feb. That provides us with 72 hours of time. So it says here, week 1, basics and fundamental chords. First 15 minutes. Next 4. Do you see how detailed this is? First 15 minutes, like you're literally sitting down and you have a timer, and you say, okay, first 15 minutes, warm-up exercise, including finger stretching and also, and you're like, okay, that's cool. Now check this out. So you have all this. You have 4 weeks of planning. Okay, it literally breaks it down, and then here it gives you the metrics. Okay, metrics on how to measure your progress. Now, what you want is you want to know what resources you should use. Now, obviously, one of the biggest resources of the internet is YouTube. They provide a lot of free videos, just like Discover with Spinati. Hint, hint, wink, wink. And so you can go on YouTube and you say, but before you go on YouTube, you say, thank you. Can you suggest videos on YouTube for me to watch alongside these days of learning so that I can speed up my learning and accomplish my goal. Stick to the strict timing that you just provided. I just want to know which videos to watch alongside um, my plan. Okay, daily. All right, now let's see what ChatGPT is going to give us. Now, just letting you know, ChatGPT isn't perfect. Okay, so it does feedback from what you give it. So if you gave it a certain what we call prompt in this chat, this is a chat, right? Imagine you're chatting with someone, but you're chatting with someone that has a lot of information. So based on this thing, and you'll get better and better at chatting with AI, the more you chat with it, and then it'll spit things back at you depending on what you gave it. Okay, so let's see what it gives us. So it says here days 1 to 7, warm-up exercise, search for beginner guitar finger stretching exercise to find videos that guide you through the effective warm-ups. Basic open chords, look for tutorials on how to play basic open chords on guitar. Justin Guitar and Marty Music are excellent channels that often cover these fundamentals and details. Simple strumming patterns. Find videos on beginner guitar strumming patterns. Try to find lessons that start with downstrokes and gradually introduce upstrokes. So this is days 1 to 7 videos. Okay, now you're looking at this. You're like, okay, that's cool. So the week 1 is going to be basics and fundamental chords, and then day 1 to 7 videos. Week 2, I have day to 8 to 14, and then week 2, week 3, week 4. Okay, and then it gives you daily video breakdown. So weekdays, spend approximately 20 minutes watching relevant videos. Weekends, dedicate the first 40. So it literally breaks it down for you. Okay, so now let's say you're like, okay, give me the detailed daily plan for week 1 and plan it and formulate it on a table. Okay, let's see if it can do that. Okay, give me specific videos to watch and stay strict with the timings and what I am going to be aiming to learn. Okay, now let's see what it says. Again, ChatGPT is not perfect, okay, but it really does give you a lot of information. As you saw here, now as it's creating this plan, and it's literally going to create a table. Now, a lot of times this table isn't perfect, but sometimes it is. Okay, and if it's not, you have to refine it. Okay, so let's see here. I just want to remind you of what it just came up with. It literally came up with a lesson, a lesson based on a structured lesson based on a 4-week plan so that you can follow day by day. And now you want to break it down day by day, and now it does. So you have day 1 all the way to day 7 right here. So 2 hours, 2 hours to 4 hours. Okay, yeah, because this is the weekend. So 2 hours, 4 hours. Here it says 2 hours, 4 hours. I don't know why, 4 hours each day. So I'm guessing here it says between 2 to 4 hours. But again, this is a way for you to see it and be like, okay, day 1, my focus is on E and A chords. Okay, learn E and A chords, practice switching between them. Justin Guitar, E and A chords. 2 hours weekdays and 4 hours weekends. I'm not sure why I included this, but again, like I said, ChatGPT is not perfect, okay, but at least it gives you a nice guide. And then you have day 2, day 3. So now you have the entire week literally right in front of you, and it gives you the video suggestions in terms of what you should be looking for, how you should be learning it, and you have here the actual things of what you should be doing, what you should be looking for. So and this is ChatGPT. And what you could do literally is that you take this, you literally do this, and then you copy it, right? You hit, if you're using Mac, Command copy. If you're using um, Microsoft, you use Control copy, and literally put it into a document, and there you have it. You have a structured lesson plan You get your guitar, and now you know what to do on a daily basis, given the amount of time that you've given ChatGPT, so that it can estimate what you have to learn. I don't know about you, but this is mind blowing because now you have the ability to learn anything and you have the ability to plan anything structured without you guessing. Now, the best thing for you to do, obviously, in any plan is for you to apply the plan and to see whether or not it's working. And if it's not working, you go back and you type to ChatGPT, say, hey, look, I need you to modify this because this is taking me a bit longer. Can you stretch it out? Okay, can you stretch it out? Can you give me more advice? Whatever it is. But this is incredibly powerful. Now, if you're finding this really beneficial, give a thumbs up somewhere, wherever you're watching it, just hit a like. Okay. And if you want to, if you really want to, and you're finding these podcasts to be beneficial, hit that subscribe button or that follow button, wherever you are. Just and turn on that notification bell and all that stuff so that you can always keep track of Discover with Spinati. Now, I'm going to get back to this. I'm going to take this off. All right, so now we're back. So this is the big thing for today's podcast, and for me to teach you how to use ChatGPT so that you can improve your life, literally this month. And knowing that February is the month of renewal and the month of purification, use this to your advantage. And if you know someone that is in a rut, and you know someone that really needs this kind of advice, share. Share this video, and I'll be obviously disseminating this to multiple different short forms so that you can digest it in small pieces, but make sure that you share it so that other people can actually benefit from it, because a lot of people don't know about the benefits of using ChatGPT and AI. It'll really transform your life. Now that you know this, okay, you know that February is a month of renewal, and you know that ChatGPT can literally help you redefine your life and renew your life and help you throughout a lot of things, because this is just one example. It's only one case example. You can use it for literally anything. The third thing is now you have no more excuse. Excuses are right out the window. And the reason is because AI is here to stay, and AI is here to help you out if you know how to use it. Now, just a little cautionary warning here is that for those people that are going to be starting to use it initially, you're going to find a lot of information. Like, I mean, what I'm saying is that you're going to start playing with it, like in terms of you're going to ask it, how do I become rich? How do I become a millionaire? How da. And it's going to give you a lot of generic information. Okay. So it is going to be incredibly overwhelming, and it can be useless at times given what kind of questions you're asking it. So the more targeted the questions are, the better the questions, the better the output. Just keep that in your mind. So the more that you use it, the more you're going to get better at using it, and then obviously it's going to give you better outcomes. So that's my warning, at for you to be using ChatGPT, because otherwise ChatGPT is incredible. Okay, so that's it. I hope you really benefited from this. I think this was a really cool one because I finally figured out how to use this streaming thing. And I think it was short. I'm not sure how long it was, but I think it was cool. Any case, I would love your comments, and I would love for you to let me know how you're liking these. Today is the 15th podcast, the day 15. I've been doing this live now for the past 15 days. I know I'm still in my infancy of these live streaming, but now I'm getting more into the hang of things. I'm getting more into the hang of actually how to plan the podcast and how to do the podcast and how to stream it. Just, I mean, streaming podcasting live by itself is nerve-wracking. I mean, it's not easy, but it does take practice, and you'll see the progression of how I'm going to improve over time. Now, something that's really cool, and I'm going to be advertising for this, is that this Sunday, I'm bringing on my first guest to the podcast virtually. It's going to be virtual, but it's nevertheless going to be incredible, and it's going to be professional, just as you see it right now on your screen. It's going to be very professionally done, but it's going to be very informative. I'm interviewing a fantastic person. She has an incredible journey. She's a photographer. She's a photographer, a marketer. She's got businesses. She has been invited to do solo exhibitions in different regions, and she teaches. She's got kids. So I mean, this person is like, honestly, you don't want to miss this, because you're going to learn a lot especially if you have that entrepreneurial spirit and you want to learn how other people have done it. And she's going to go through, the certain mistakes that she's done, so you can learn from those mistakes and you can get inspired so that you can so you can carry on your goals and become the entrepreneur that you wish to become. Take care of yourself. I'll see you again tomorrow. Good night.